Hey there, downtown Detroit, Michigan. So I'm actually downtown, came down here to get some good word in me, had church this morning. And so when I was driving to downtown, I happened to see this building right here over my shoulder. And as you guys can see, this is a General Motors building. And so this is called the Riverwalk area. And so just want to give you guys, for those that may have not been to Detroit before, a little bit of background as to what GM has done to the city and how important it is and how it's, for the most part, the staple of the city of Detroit, because it's one of the biggest facilities, as you guys can see here, out of the whole metropolitan Detroit area. So it's one of the staple points for our city here. And from the last video I did about GM laying off 4,000 starting tomorrow. And first, as soon as I saw this video, this building from the freeway, first a couple of thoughts came to mind I wanted to just touch on. But you know, where the city of Detroit goes is all based upon the things that happen from this as well as other car manufacturers. And those things I think should be concerned to a lot of us, because it's the direction of our country ultimately, I believe. And so right now, this week, starting tomorrow, there will be 4,200 salaried workers from this building as well as from other locations throughout the city that will be laid off in what will be considered the first wave of announcements of unemployment with this manufacturer here, not including Chrysler as well as Ford. And so United States of America in general has always been labeled as a manufacturing hub for the world for the most part. And that's all changed. And as that changes, everything else with our country will change as well, because the car manufacturing, auto manufacturing base is the backbone and staple of our country here. And it's changing, and it has changed. It's been that way for a while now. And so just it concerned me as I was driving out here, the idea that tomorrow morning, thousands of people will be going to work for General Motors, and they will probably get in some type of pink slip or package deal, which I think was initially offered a couple months ago. So I would imagine a few people took advantage of that opportunity, but majority of people may not have taken advantage of that, not anticipating the immediate need in the beginning of February for the downsizing of this corporation here. So this building is called the Renaissance Center, and it's pretty much, it's been here, I think since the 60s or so, and it's the most it's the biggest, and as well as just the most festive and artistic type building in Detroit. And so within this building, there's a couple floors that have GM car shows where they have a lot of cars and things on there. They have a movie theater in there, restaurants, and so it's been a staple of the city of Detroit, especially for downtown. And it's changing right now, and it's the beginning of 2019, and that's why I think this is something that we all should be concerned about, because in one way or another, possibly your employer or your employment, especially if you're involved in electronics, manufacturing of some kind, or just in general office type services, might have something to do with this company here, as well as a few other companies. And so as this company goes, so will the other auto manufacturers. And so that's something that we should definitely take note of and be concerned about. And so I just want to take a quick minute to share my thoughts and give you guys a little rundown as to General Motors building here. And also, let's keep you guys posted as this week coming up is the first week of a wave of 4,000 that will be unemployed for General Motors. And it's good to say that shortly thereafter, we might hear some things from Ford as well as Chrysler, as everyone is looking to downsize in order to become more profitable in this global economic slowdown that's underway. So I just want to check in for a quick minute. Downtown Detroit, Renaissance Center, aka GM building on my shoulder here. Give you guys a sneak peek as to what's happening in the city. And from around here, I'll actually give you guys a look. We got the Detroit River over my shoulder here. And as you can see, it's ice, so it's frozen through for the most part. But this is Detroit River, and over here we got Canada. You can't really see it, but this is the city of Detroit, man. And Detroit is a major part of the American economy because of the manufacturing motor city stuff. So I just want to check in real briefly, but yeah, definitely be back later this week, more news, and I'll keep an eye on this stuff here. And as I hear stories about GM and how this thing unravels, I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. So enjoy the rest of your day on Sunday, and look forward to seeing you guys for a live stream. So be safe, be blessed, peace.